Some whiskeys are just disappointing. There can be different reasons. Sometimes it's the price, sometimes there's a lot of hype behind them, but in the end, they just come across as disappointing. Hi friends, I'm Laura, this is Troy, we're Baker Drinks, and we've got 10 bottles that we bought this year that we were disappointed with.
Like you said, sometimes it's the price, sometimes you just expect something to be fantastic and it's not, other times it's just funky.
This first one, really we should have just known what it was based on the bottle, but we were still disappointed with it. This is the Knob Creek Bourbon X Rye. As you can see, we haven't really drank a whole lot of this bottle. We just wanted something more unique and special than them just blending their two bottles that we already own. Right?
Yeah, I mean, we love a good Boo Rye. I was expecting this to be something different and unique, and it's just a lazy money grab by Knob Creek or Jim Beam. You can make this blend at home. It tells you the recipe right on the label. It's their 9-year bourbon, their 7-year rye.
And it even tells you the percent, so you can do it yourself. 70% of the rye and 30% of the whiskey. So make it yourself, save time and money from going and looking for this new bottle.
Yes. Next, we've got the Angel's Envy Triple Oak. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this tastes really good.
Yeah, I like the flavor.
Well, it tastes pretty good.
Yeah, I like the flavor.
But as most Angel's Envy products go, price is an issue, proof is an issue. This is $70 to $75 out the door, depending on where you're at.
Which is a good amount for a bottle.
And it's 92 proof. You know, and they can put all the fancy different finishes on it that you want. At the end of the day, it's a high-priced, low-proof whiskey. I said during our review, it's crushable, but who wants to crush a $75 bottle?
Next, I've got the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, the A batch specifically from this year. It was not good. I didn't like any flavor about that bottle. Everyone else was like, oh, it's the same as it always is. No, it tasted like straight grass to me. I could not get past it. Troy would try to sneak it in, let me retry it, and every time I'm like, what is this grassy whiskey that you gave to me? I don't like it. It almost made us give up on Elijah Craig altogether. We're like, if this is what they're putting out, I'm not interested.
Initially, I thought, just coming off the heels of the C batch from last year, which everybody loved, I thought that we were just comparing it to that. But the more we revisited this bottle throughout the year, the more it just continues to disappoint. It's a bad bottle. Elijah Craig probably should not have put this one out.
Especially at $80. If I'm paying $80 for a bottle, I want to like the taste of it. And you know what? I like Elijah Craig. We have a lot of Elijah Craig. This one, no bueno.
Probably going to catch a little bit of hate over this next one. A lot of people like this bottle. I probably bought into the hype, and that's why I was disappointed by it. It's the Maker's Mark, the Heart release. They said the wood finishing series was done, and then they brought back a new wood finishing series. They're not
immediately after.
they're not even original at Maker's Mark anymore. But this is like a $75, $80 bottle, and it came across as something that was not well put together. It seemed kind of disjointed and a little astringent. I've heard some other people rave over it. It did not hit our palates good at all. This was a major disappointment for us.
Just sad. Disappointed in you, Maker's Mark. Disappointed. Next, we've got the Baker 7. This is the high rye mash bill, a 7-year-old. We like bakers. I mean, we're bakers. We gotta like bakers, right?
And Laura's just a huge Jim Beam fan in general.
So we were excited for this one. We looked for it. We heard decent things about it. And then it doesn't really do it for me. I usually like higher rye bourbons in general, and this is supposedly the same mash bill as like the old Granddad line. It's just older and between proofs.
It drinks a lot hotter than its 107 proof. And like Laura said, in between the existing old Granddad proofs, the bottled in bond and the 114, I feel like this is a whiskey that didn't need to happen. Again, I commend Beam for coming out with a lot of new products this year, but this one Just like that Knob Creek Bourbon X Rye, it seems like it was more of just a money grab. Here's a new bottle everyone will chase.
Chasing fads.
Yeah, this did not need to happen. Okay, next on our list is a bottle that I know we're going to catch some hate over.
I mean, we've already caught it, so we probably won't catch anymore.
This was the darling of Whiskey Tube. People were overspending for it, chasing it. The hype grew so high that I had to reach out to a friend and have them pick me one up and hand deliver it to me.
And we do appreciate that.
It's the Rebecca Creek Spanish Oak. Now this is a good whiskey. It just did not live anywhere near that hype for me. And when the whole world is blowing up over something saying it's the greatest thing ever, you tend to buy into it when multiple people say it. And Laura and I both on multiple occasions drank this and we're just like, it's okay. It's good whiskey. It's nothing special. It's nothing great. So huge disappointment. I'm glad we didn't go all in and bunker a bunch of these.
The next bottle, I blame Whiskey Tube. All us, we're Whiskey Tubers, and there's plenty of us out there. But this one, a lot of people got sent to them, and they all put out glowing reviews about how amazing it was, and their description does not describe what I taste at all. So this is the Woodinville. It's the 8-year-old that they came out with this year. It's not that I hate Woodinville, but it has a certain flavor profile, and everyone was like, oh no, this is fruitier and darker and richer, and it still tastes like Woodinville whiskey. It is better than their other stuff, but it was disappointing based on all the videos I watched beforehand. And maybe it's because they got it for free, even though they say that they are not, swayed by the free whiskey. I feel like they were, because I feel like I was lied to.
Yeah, and this one's on the list for a couple reasons for me. One, it didn't live up to the hype. And two, it's overpriced. $139 for this bottle. I feel like I would have been a lot happier with this bottle at around $80. It's good, but as Laura said, it's Woodinville. The age did not remove that Woodinville note. If you like Woodinville, you probably loved this, and we like Woodinville. I would have loved it at a lower price.
Just disappointed.
All right, this next one is going to be two whiskeys. They come out together every year. We look forward to it, and in the past, they've been really, really good. This year, they just missed the mark. It's the Shanks and the Baumburgers. These are limited edition releases that come out of Michter's. They do experimental finishes and stuff like that. Couple reasons they're on this. One, they were just really funky this year. Not the best releases, but the price has gone up considerably. I think the 2023 Baumburgers and Shanks, I paid probably $30 less per bottle than I did in 2024. And the 2023 releases were both darn good. These were just a major letdown. We might not hunt for these next year because of this year.
This next one, we think's pretty darn good. Whiskey. We reviewed it, we liked it, but there's a big problem with that. And it is the price. This is the Wild Turkey Master's Keep. This year was the 10-year-old rye, so it's the oldest rye whiskey that Wild Turkey has released. But dang, you need to knock the price down. This is crazy. I guarantee it's the last one that I buy.
Yeah.
Guarantee.
This is one of those annual releases that we get excited about. We look forward to it.
Especially Troy, since he's a Wild Turkey guy.
We actively look for it. And over the past couple years, the price has just continued to go up. The quality of the whiskey has not been affected, I don't think. But this is a great $150 to $180 bottle that was $2.99 this year. I don't know how they sleep at night at Wild Turkey asking those kind of prices and expecting they're expecting their fans to just go out and buy this stuff. And of course we did. I mean, partially because, like Laura said, I'm a Wild Turkey fanboy, but it's also for the channel. It creates content. It gets discussions going with you. And it's just one of those that I was super excited about. I got it home. Little disappointed with the price. I tasted it. It's really, really good, but it's nowhere near $300 good. Huge disappointment this year. We might be done with the Master's Keep lineup altogether if they don't do something with that price next year.
Yeah, and you know what? That's okay because I can still find this in the store. I can still find the last year's in the store because they're too expensive and people don't want to buy them. We definitely don't have to be going crazy looking for them. That's our list of the whiskeys that we were disappointed that we purchased this year. I'd love to know what you guys were disappointed in. If you bought something and it was just a total letdown, let us know and let us know the reason, because again, some of these were price, like this one, other ones were flavor, some were that they had a huge hype behind them. So there's lots of reasons to be disappointed, but these ones were our biggest disappointments this year. So thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon. Cheers.
What?
You good?
Yeah, why?
I was just asking. Just checking in with you.
Do I not look good? You're giving me a complex.
No, it's not what I was saying. It's just like, you could say, I'm fine.
You're messing with me.